Hey, Vento. Oh. All right. See how my hand works. I don't think it's going to work too well because my thumb does not want to bend. Oh, it's crazy. As Jane was passing away, she bit my left hand and messed up my pointer finger. It's still healing. And Rambo gets run over by a truck, and I go to help him. And he bit into my hand. So I felt his pain through his bite in my hand. He barely made it to the vet. We had to put him down. Sucks. Oh, man. I don't even know if I could do this. I think I better just do a solo, see how it works. Oh my god, that hurts just pushing the button. Oh, my hand is throbbing. My hand's not messed up. My thoughts are all messed up. I feel so fucking alone right now. You have to ready up, Teddy, in order to play. Holding the controller just hurts. Oh my lord, we'll give it a try. Probably this stream's probably not gonna last. Maybe a game or two. Rambo was helping me deal with the loss of Mary Jane. Now I don't have nothing to help me deal with the loss of Rambo. I wasn't ready for this. I so wasn't ready for this right now. But yeah, I gotta be grateful that at least I'm able to breathe. Oh, I ain't gonna be able to be pushing the map button. That hurt. See, it bit through my thumbnail. Whew. I'll try for 3 matches. Oh, that hurts. That hurt. Hello? I'm alright. No, I'm sitting here trying to play my game, but my hand's fucked up. It's not working very well. Alright, that's fine. It ain't going nowhere. Now, I'm good as I could be, you know what I mean? For what it is. Cause he was helping me get over Mary Jane, and now he's gone, and I just feel alone, so alone right now. No, that's not gonna help, man. Alright. I know. I love you, Mom. I'll talk to you later. Alright. Bye. Hey, Wolf. My hand is not wanting to work. Thumb is not wanting to work. Come on, man. Fight these wolves already, guys. Waiting for someone else to do all the work and then you're going to come in and kill everybody afterwards. Fuck that shit. I'm going to do it. My thumb's hurting, dude. I could sit here all day. I don't know about you over there, Mr. Sniper Rifle, dude. You got to do something. Yeah. I had to take him to the... He got hit by a car or a truck earlier. And the vet's like, we're not going to do anything unless you got money. And then they're like, are you going to just let your dog suffer? Or are you going to pay us to fix him or pay him to put it down? Yeah, it's bullshit. Fuck vets. Vets are pieces of shit if you ask me. They're both dead. Mary Jane died like a week or two ago. She was having trouble. She had a seizure or something. And then she started having trouble breathing. And they wouldn't see her unless I had money. So I had to watch her suffocate to death. And then Rambo, he got hit by a car, and I don't know if it broke his back legs or his back or what. But from my house to the vet, he went. He wasn't doing good. He was having trouble breathing. He went from breathing all right to barely breathing at all to them coming and saying, well, are you going to give us the money? We can fix him. Yeah. Not a fan of any vets. They all want money. If you ain't got money, you can you just might as well go ahead and kiss your animal goodbye, because they're not going to help. There was one vet clinic that I found, and this was years ago when Mary Jane was just a pup, that would help you if you didn't have money right away, and they had a payment plan. They allow you to have a payment plan. No vet will do that anymore these days. So if you have an animal, all I can tell you is you better start putting money aside. You know, $2,000 or $3,000. Just have it set in the bank, you know, for the occasion that your animal needs help. Rambo, I'm wanting to say he was 3. I'm wanting to say, because he was someone else's dog before mine, and they moved off and just left him. So I picked him up, and when I got him, his balls still hadn't dropped, so he was still a puppy. I'm gonna say anywhere 6 months to maybe a year old when I got him. And then I've had him for a couple years. I'm wanting to say at least 2, maybe 3 years I've had him. I don't know. I lose track of time. I don't keep track of Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday, the 9th, the 10th. I don't know what today's date is. Mary Jane was 20 years old. 20 human years old. She was an old dog. She had a good life. No, he was not that old. He had a long life ahead of him. And he was going to have a good long life ahead of him because I was going to take care of him real good.
like I did Mary Jane. Like I didn't see Mary Jane as a dog. Mary Jane was my second child. The man didn't mean to hit my dog, bro. I'm not gonna try to press charges against him or sue him or anything, man. A lot of people would, but I'm just not that type of person. The man that hit him, he didn't have a bunch of money. It wasn't like it was an accident. It was an accident, you know. Like the leash broke. Rambo was across the street. And I went out to get him, to bring him in, to feed him. He came running across the road when I called him, and a truck happened to just start driving, turn down the road at the same time. It was not anything purposed by anyone. The guy that hit him took me to the vet and was wanting to pay the bills, but when they started talking about $2,000 or $3,000, and then they may be able to save, I'm not trying to cost that man that kind of money. And Rambo was having trouble breathing. It looked like he wasn't going to make it, from what I could tell, you know what I mean? I didn't want him to suffer. I'm not going to feel better for a while, man. I was I'm not saying I was getting over Mary Jane passing, but Rambo was helping me get through it. And now Rambo got run over. Like, I feel alone, man. I mean, that's the only way I can describe it. Is I just feel alone. My house is quiet. I don't have little fur babies running around. My hand, like he bit my thumb on my left hand while I was trying to pry his mouth open to get my right thumb out of his mouth. Like, he was scared and in pain, you know. He didn't know, like, when I just touched him, barely touched him, and he just bit into my hand. I felt my dog's pain when he bit me. Not what I wanted to do. But man, I don't know if I want another dog right in the moment. Maybe one day, but right now, no. Well, if you ever get an animal, Quack, it will happen. I don't know how the damn leash broke. It's a freaking metal cable. That's what gets me. Oh my lord, my hand is hurting. And what's crazy, my right hand looks more fucked up than my left hand, but my left hand, where he bit me, it's like right on the part where you move the joystick, and it's shit's bothering me. Oh my lord, that's fucking hurting. Oh. I don't know if I'm gonna play another one, Quack. Like literally my hand is throbbing. My right hand's hurting. My left thumb is throbbing from just moving the left joystick around right there. Like, I don't know. Yeah, I just don't. I had a feeling that with my hands, both thumbs messed up the way that they are, gaming was going to be a problem for a couple days. And I thought, when you hurt yourself, that day it's not as bad as it is the next day. You know what I mean? And like, I wanted the game. I got up, I ate, I let Rambo out, made his food, fixing to let him in, and he's gonna eat, he was gonna start a live stream, and yeah, that shit didn't happen like the way that I was planning it to happen. But things happen for a reason. This is what I'm worried about is through my life experiences, shit comes in threes. And I think it's shitty that I lost Jane. I think it's shitty that Rambo's gone. So that's two. What's the next thing, man? Like, I don't need any more bad news. Like, I don't do nothing but help people. Like, I support people's YouTube channels positively on everyone's channel I go to. And in real life, I help people all the time. Like, I'll do jobs that are thousands of dollars a job, and I'll do them for $800 because I know that people, they don't got a bunch of money. I'm not a person that I can help you financially, but I have a lot of knowledge and a lot of skills in a lot of different trades that I can fix most of your problems. And I help people I do free work for people all the time. And everybody knows it. Like Teddy will have, like, if they call someone and they're real expensive, someone will say, call Teddy, he'll fix it for you. He'll work with you. And I do. Like, until you have nothing. I mean nothing. No home, no roof, nowhere to lay your head down peacefully, safely at night. Not a penny to your fucking name. And you don't know where your next meal is going to come from or when it's going to come. Till you really have nothing, you like, once you have nothing and you know what it takes to get back from nothing, you don't never want to see anybody in that situation. And when you do everything you can to help that person get out of that situation. That's just the type of person that I am. And it's like, I don't do nothing to nobody. I don't. And I know I did bad things in my past, but man, that's been years ago. And I know I paid my dues for some of that stuff. I know I've been in jail, fines, tickets, whatever. But I'm not going out stealing people's shit and robbing people's shit and breaking into people's shit and destroying people's shit. I'm not going to people's houses and trolling them and like, I just, I took off a good job to take care of a dying uncle. I mean, I put my life on hold for someone else's life. You know, I mean, there's not many people out there in the world that do stuff like that. They're out there. I'm not saying they're not out there. But I had family members that was well off, way better and well off than I am, that should have helped to take care of their brother. Their brother. But no, it was left up to the person that, in reality, I didn't have the means to take care of my uncle. I had a bunch of money because I had a badass job and I had that money saved up, but that money was saved up for another purpose. But I decided, Teddy's needs and wants can be put aside and put on hold. And I gave my uncle everything that man wanted on his deathbed. Everything. Except one thing. At 3 o'clock in the morning, I don't know no company that sells cherry vanilla vodka ice cream. I just don't know any company that sells that. That's the only thing I wasn't able to get him. I don't know. Like, I feel so lost right at this particular moment. He was trying to leave. It was it was I finish eating, and usually when I finish eating, I'll set my plate down on the floor, and I'll be like, Rambo, Mary Jane, here you go, get some good life. And I set it down on the floor, said, Rambo, get it. And he didn't come from under the bed. And I was like, oh yeah, he's outside on the leash. So when I went and opened the door, I looked out there and I said, Rambo. And looked and he wasn't in the yard. I'm like, oh shit. And then I seen that the leash was broke and I'm like, oh fuck. And mind you, I just waking up. I just ate. I'm in my boxers. I'm in a t-shirt. I'm, like fuck. So now I gotta go get a bike. Now I gotta get dressed to get on my bike to go find my dog running around town somewhere probably. So I come inside and I put a pair of pants on and I put my slippers on and I walk back outside and I yell, Rambo, Rambo. And didn't see him nowhere. Here comes this black truck driving down in front of my road, in front of my house, which my road is, the elementary is to the left and to the right up the road is the middle school. So Grand Central Station, all day long on the front of my road. So cars driving by, nothing out of the ordinary. That happens all the time, you know what I mean? So here comes this truck turning on the road, and I'm like walking down the steps, fixing to go walking towards my bike, and then I see Rambo across the street, and I see him cutting right in front of the truck. Like where Rambo was running, he was running directly in front of the front tire. And I yelled, Rambo, stop! And I didn't see Rambo no more. The truck drives by. I didn't even realize Rambo had got hit. It didn't look like he had got hit. And then the truck drove by, and then I see Rambo laying in the middle of the road, and he's trying to move, trying to run, but his back legs wasn't working. And the guy, he just kept on driving, and I ran out there and started yelling, hey, motherfucker, you hit my goddamn dog. The fuck you come back here? I was pissed, like. It was a complete accident. You know what I mean? The guy didn't mean to do it. Rambo ran in front of the tire. I mean, out in front. You know what I mean? Like, it's no one's fault. It just happens. You know, like he was just a dog going out peeing and pooping. Like when I don't put him on the leash, he'll run across the road and pee at the mailbox and on the telephone pole across the street from my driveway. And usually come. So would Jane. She would go over there. But I knew if I put them outside and I'm not out there with them, they will walk off down the road and be around the block, down the street, and I'll be having to go hunt them down. So, you know, I put them on, when I'm not out there with them, they're on the little runner thing. But the guy took me to the guy that hit Rambo. He did come back and he took me to the vet and he was willing to pay. But when the vet said, "Hey, we need money," and I said, "Look, I don't have no money. I just woken up and let my dog out, was bringing him back in, and he got hit by a car. This is the guy that hit the car. He's here. He brought me here." Like, I knew me coming. I wanted to tell him, I know me coming here without any money. Y'all ain't gonna do a fucking thing, you know. But the guy wanted it to bring him here, so I brought him here. He said he was, you know. And when they start talking about we need money right now before we can do anything, and the guy's like, "I don't have any money until I get paid on Friday. Can we make a payment plan or something?" And they said, "Oh no, we're going to need it all in full." And you know, that's when I said, you know, well, are y'all going to be able to save him? And they're like, "It don't look good. He got fluid in his lungs," which I don't know what that means. You know, like, I'm not a fucking vet or a doctor. Don't know fluid in the. Can you fix fluid in the lungs? Can it not be fixed? Man, I don't know. You know what I mean? So them terms to me are like, okay, what does that mean? Well, without money, we're not going to do anything. And I was afraid that they was going to go back in the back and bring my hurt dog back to me and tell me I needed to leave. And then I would have had to watch him suffer. So I already knew that they wasn't going to do anything. Neither one of us had the money. And I wanted to go off on the people. Like, literally, you know, I was seeing bad thoughts in my mind, what I wanted to do to these people that was standing in front of me. Yeah, but so I left. The right thing to do was to leave, not to attack people. Not, you know, I wouldn't want that done to me. I wasn't in the right state of mind, so I walked outside the vet and I stood there for a minute. And I said, I just need to leave. And mind you, this is like 20, 30 miles outside of town. And I got a ride there. I decided I was going to walk back. So that's what I did. I just left. Next thing you know, the vet people are chasing me down the fucking road in their vehicle, telling me, what am I going to do? Am I leaving my dog to suffer? I said, didn't I, when I walked out the door, I said, you know, if y'all ain't going to, we don't have the money for y'all to pay to fix him, then put him down so he don't suffer. Didn't I say that? Oh, we got to have signature. Well, you ain't getting a fucking signature. I'll give you a signature when you fix my dog and you put me on a payment plan. Oh, we can't do that. Well, I can't give you a fucking signature. These motherfuckers sent the police to my fucking house and put a restraining order on me, telling me I cannot go to the fucking vet. If I go there, then I'll get criminal trespass and I'll go to jail. I don't want to go to the vet. I fuck that vet. Like, I hope when Russia decides to attack us, they hit that fucking veterinarian clinic first. That's sad to say, but that right now, that's how I feel. Like, when it comes to vets are greedy, money, hungry pieces of shit. I don't care if you're a good human, you take care of your husband and your wife and your family and your kids, you got a nice house and a nice car. I don't give two fucks about that. Like, my dogs was my kids. If they would have been human beings and I owed the fucking hospital $20,000 for the last time I was in there for an emergency, when I take my kid in there, they're not going to say, "Oh, we're not going to help your kid until you pay us our money." No. Help. If you can't help the dog, then say, "Hey, look, we can't help him. The best thing to do is we put him down so he don't suffer no more." Instead of talking about, "Oh, we can fix him if you give us fucking money." Oh, you ain't got no money? Then well, what are you gonna do? Well, what the fuck am I like? I'm gonna just start flapping my fucking eyelids and farting fucking gold dust out of my fucking ass like it's just gonna magically fucking appear? You're gonna ask me, well, what am I gonna do? What do you tell me? What am I gonna do? My dog's fucking run over, half broken, and you're asking me what I'm supposed to do? I'm not the fucking vet. I'm not the one with the experience. No, to fix it or not to fix it, or put it down or save its life. But because the mighty dollar's not there, fuck you. I guarantee if that was the vet's dog or one of the helpers of the veterinarian assistant, oh, we can work. I bet you they work out a payment plan for them. Fucking aggravated. Yeah, uh, Quack. You know, sometimes, I don't know if you've ever owned a dog, but sometimes you can call your fucking dog and you could tell your dog to stop and stay and sit. And sometimes they don't, they decide not to fucking listen. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like Rambo hasn't had that much experience with vehicles. You know, like Mary Jane knew what a vehicle was because Mary Jane used to get a ride in the vehicles all the time wherever Daddy went. Rambo hadn't got that luxury of life. He hadn't got to experience it riding in a vehicle, knowing what a vehicle is. He was just out there pissing and shitting across the fucking road and running into his fucking yard. The people driving up and down the fucking road should have been going fucking 40 fucking miles an hour in the goddamn 25 mile an hour fucking school zone. That's a school zone all fucking day long, all fucking night long in front of my house. And they drive up and down my fucking road like it's fucking, they're fucking at the drag race, fucking Need for fucking Tokyo drifting, Need for Speed, fucking Fast and the Furious bullshit on my fucking road. Like the dude that was driving the black truck, he was going over the speed limit. I guarantee it. They all do. All fucking day long. They're in a fucking rush to get their kids, to drop their kids off, to get their kids all day long. I see it all day. So, I don't know if I didn't get to see if the guy was on his fucking phone, but it probably fucking was. Because when he got out the fucking truck, his phone was in his fucking hand. So I don't know. So he could not have been paying attention. It is Rambo's fault for running across the road. It could be my fault because I guess I didn't maintain the fucking dog leash strong enough to make sure that the steel fucking cable didn't break. But apparently it did. You know what I mean? Like Rambo, like it just it happens. You know, it's just part of fucking life. People live, people die, animals live, animals die. You know, it's sad. You know, like they was my companion. None of y'all is what y'all don't understand. Teddy Beauchamp YouTube channel would not fucking exist if it wasn't for that white dog named Mary Jane in my shorts. Y'all would have never known me, would have never met me, would have never came across me ever because of that dog. Years ago, when I first got her, I was in a bad time in my life, and death was the way out. And there I was standing on a overwalk. I climbed over the fence, the safety fence, to keep people from jumping off the walk, you know. I crawled on top of it, walked to the middle of it, and was waiting for the train to come so I could jump off in front of the fucking train. But then I thought to myself, who's going to take care of Mary Jane? No one's going to take care of Mary Jane. Mary Jane's going to be stuck at the house, wondering why I'm not coming home. Because I'll be dead on the railroad tracks is the reason why I'm not coming home. But I thought to myself, who can I go give Mary Jane to who's going to treat Mary Jane the way that I treat Mary Jane? Like a human, not a dog. And I couldn't think of one person, not one fucking person, that would treat that dog the way that I treated it. So I climbed my happy ass, my sad, depressed, end of life situation off the fucking top of that deal, took my merry ass home, and told myself that I was going to live my life to give this dog the best life that I possibly fucking could. And that's what I did. The reason I got Rambo is because Mary Jane was getting so old that I felt she needed a companion, someone to be a friend while me is out working or running errands or doing whatever I'm doing, because she can't go no more because she was just old, you know. She couldn't move around like she used to when she was a little pup. So that's the reason I got Rambo. I didn't want Rambo. I didn't need Rambo. But I seen a dog that some people that I knew was moving away, and they was leaving all their dogs. They just abandoned their 4 dogs that they had. You know what I mean? One, I didn't want no big dog, and I liked Rambo. I thought Rambo was cool, you know? And so I took Rambo. I told him, if y'all are leaving Rambo, if y'all are going to leave him when y'all move, I want to know. I'll take care of him. I'll give him a good home. So that's what I did, you know? And Rambo was helping me get over. I still ain't got over Mary Jane. Every time I let Rambo out, now I'm not letting none of them out, but every time I let Rambo out, I had to, like, help Mary Jane down the steps, and I had to help Mary Jane up the steps. So every time I let him out, I missed letting her down. I missed on cold days cuddling with her. She was a wonderful little heater. And Rambo, he started doing the cuddling where Mary Jane normally slept and cuddled. Now he was laying there cuddling it, so it didn't feel so out of place. But now, I don't know how I'm gonna sleep tonight. Like, I really don't know. And like the way that I'm sitting right now, Rambo would normally, he would be right here where my hands are at right now, and he's not here. I don't know, man. My thumb is hurting. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna play no more. I don't even know why I'm sitting here talking. I appreciate y'all listening. And I probably look like a fucking pussy or pathetic 44-year-old man, but I lost two creatures, two family members that I really enjoyed having around. Like, I always liked coming home. Anytime I left the house, I loved coming home because they're there at the door, all happy and excited to see you. And I'm dreading having to leave the house and coming home and them not being there. I'll get over it. You know, it's going to take time. But, man, I just, I don't know why I'm here. Like in 2004, I went off a cliff in an 18-wheeler and shouldn't have survived. It's always a good day, Quack. I was able to wake up this morning and breathe oxygen, so it's a good day, even though it's a sad day. Still a good day. I know Mary Jane, she's not suffering, and I know Rambo's not suffering. Maybe they can run and play together. It's hard not to be sad, bro. It's hard. Like, I would go days without food just so my dogs would have food in rough times. So much I cared. Like, people, like, if the people that know me in real life, they're like, dude, you treat your dog so good. I mean, I don't see them as my dogs. They're my kids. I had 3 kids. I had Destiny, I had Mary Jane, and I had Rambo.
Those are the responsibilities that I chose to take on. One's grown and on her own. One lived a long 20 years. The other one's life was cut short. And now I'm here alone. Wondering, why am I here? The only thing that I've ever thought of, anytime I ask myself, why am I here? The only thing that ever comes to mind is help other people. That's, and I've been, it's crazy, you know, like, people use the term bullies, you know, and when I grew up, there wasn't, we didn't use bully. Like, that person's picking on me, you know what I mean? That person called me this name, or da, 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 you know. We never said bully, really. But when I think back and look at it, I was a bully beater upper, because I would see people picking on somebody who couldn't defend themselves, and I felt that it was my responsibility to step in and say, hey, look, dude, what you're doing's not right. Leave this person alone. And then the person, well, you got a fucking problem with me? And then next thing you know, me and that dude would be fighting. But I've always been that way, you know. I've seen little kids get picked on, and I was a little person. Like, I'm a little guy. I'm 5'7". I'm 44 years old. I'm 5'7", weigh 130 pounds. Look that shit up on Google. Ask Google, say, what does a 5'7", 135-pound man look like? I am a small, petite man, but don't get shit fucking twisted. And I may not be as badass as I used to be when I was younger. I got broken arms, and right now I got fucked up hands that I wouldn't want to. If I had to fight someone, I would, but I don't feel like closing my right hand like a fist. That shit's not happening right now. It's all swelling up. But I like, I've always been that way, you know. Like, there's this instant that we was out. I was out riding my. This is probably about. I've been here like 12 years now. We'll say 12 years. So 11 years ago, when I was first buying this property, I lost my job, and I only had $1,000 left to pay for my land to be paid for, my house to be paid for. $1,000. $1,000 ain't that much, but it is a lot, especially when you don't have no type of income. So I was riding around on my bike picking up cans, and one day my buddy, he just happened to, he wasn't helping me pick up cans, but he decided he wanted to tag along. I'm like, okay. I'm like, dude, I'm on a bike, you're on a foot, bro. I'll keep up. He slowed me down, but anyways, you know, like, he was going through shit in life at the time, and I guess he just, so he rode along with me. But we came across, this was kind of like on the outskirts of town. I rode every road every day picking up cans, because I was determined to pay my house off no matter what I had to do. If it had to be picking up fucking cans and scrap metal off the side of the road to earn my money, that's what I did. While I was putting in applications and all that stuff too, but the economy in my town at the time was bad. The oil field had shut down, so there a lot of people was out of work, and if you didn't know the right people, you wasn't getting a job. But we was out picking up cans, and we seen this goat, and it had its head stuck in the fence. Like, the squares are probably like 4 inches by 4 inches by 4 inches, you know, the fence that, and he had his head, like, he was able to stick his head through, but when he was trying to go out, he couldn't go out because his horns was getting caught on the wire, you know. Like, you had to put his head straight through in a Pacific way to get his horns out. And I was like, dude, look, we need to help that goat. And the dude was like, bro, it'll be all right, it'll chill, it'll be okay. He just wanted to keep on walking off, and I like stopped, and I stopped picking up cans. I rode my bike all the way home.
I went and knocked on the people's door first. No one answered. I went all the way fucking home, got me a pair of wire cutters, went back, freed up the fucking goat, you know, and uh save that goat's life, you know. I could have been an asshole and said, fuck it, leave that. But it just, I would have felt guilty if I would have left that goat there. You know what I mean? Like, there's a guy that I gave him a place to stay, I got him a job, and he assaulted me. That was my thank you. Like, you know, like he decided he assaulted me because he couldn't run over me and do whatever he fucking wanted in my property and in my house. And he got mad and he assaulted me. And I told him, the only thing that you'll ever get from me is I wish you the best. Since then, I have fed that man. I've let that man wash his clothes at my house. Let that man take a shower at my house after he assaulted me. There's not many people that'll do that. You know what I mean? Like, you don't always know what somebody is going through in their personal life. 90% of the time when you meet someone, you're only getting 10% of that person. You're not getting their drama, the bullshit, their finances, their problems that they're going. You don't never know what's going on through in someone's life. You know what I mean? So you can't always judge a book by its cover. And I'm guilty of judging a book by the cover. Like I was talking about Quack the other day. Cool. Congratulations, Trapper Man. I'm glad you're famous. Um, like I was talking about Quack the other day, you know, like and it wasn't nothing bad, you know. Like I was just saying, you know, like he does some weird things sometimes when you're playing with him, like makes you think, you know, like but you don't know what's in like people's like, yeah, he needs to get a mic. I'm like, look, bro, and this is from my best friend Navi was like, yeah, Quack needs to get a mic. I said, hold up, Navi. I said, Quack's head port jack for his mic is messed up, so he can't use a mic. He may not, his parents may not have the money to go out and buy him a new Switch or a new PlayStation. You know what I mean? I said at one point, Navi, you was a random guy with no mic. And here we are 15 years later, and we're best of friends, and we still play together. You know what I mean? So, and he's like, you're right, Teddy. If I feel you're wrong, I'll tell you. I don't care if you're my mom, my best friend, my brother, my worst enemy. I'll tell you I feel you're wrong. You know, I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. If I have a fucking problem with a specific person, I'm going to go to that specific person and ask them what the problem is. But most of the time, people these days, they can't handle confrontation. Two adults have a problem, they should be able to talk it out and go on about their way. But if you're a grown ass fucking person and you have a problem with another grown ass person and you don't know that grown ass person's phone number, then you don't know that person well enough to have a fucking problem with that person. That person may just be having a bad day, may have lost a grandma, grandpa, aunt, uncle, and sometimes you take out your frustration and your aggravation and your sadness on the people that you care most. And we do it subconsciously, you know what I mean? You want other people to feel your pain and misery. And I don't ever want anyone to feel any of the pain and misery that I've ever been through. That's why sometimes I tell people, you know, I'll tell these young cats, man, don't be so eager to get out into the world, to be an adult. Enjoy that free rent. Enjoy that free internet. When the time comes for your ass to get a fucking job and mommy and daddy say, hey, give me some money for some bills, just give them the fucking money. In the long run, it'll make your life a whole lot fucking easier. You don't want to give them the money. You don't want to give them $100 towards the electric bill and $100 towards the water bill, and maybe $100 towards rent. You'll just say $300 a month out of your little $800 that you make a month. Well, you could go out there and live on your fucking own by yourself, and your whole fucking $800 check goes just for rent. That's not electric. That's not water. That's not your phone bill. That's not the gas to get your ass back and forth to work. That's not the food that you got to put in the refrigerator to feed you between paydays. It's hard. It's a lot fucking harder than you think. You know, I wish me and my brothers wouldn't bump heads like we do, because I had Teddy's the carpenter, mechanic, the plumber, the electrician, the jack of all trades, a master of none. A master of none's better than a master of one. My older brother, he's a heavy machine operator, so he can run all. I can run them too, but not as good as he can. Run all the dozers and excavators and earth movers and dump trucks and all that shit. He could do that. I could drive an 18 wheeler. I could be a dump truck driver. Uh, but if we would just all come together, my little brother, he's a plumber and he's semi carpenter, a painter, wood finisher. If we all came together, we could have $1 million, $1 billion company, me and my brothers, by building houses and leveling land. And but they all want to go live their lives. You know, I choose to live my life the way I live. They don't like the way I choose to live my life the way.
What up?
You're cool, Quack. I'm just saying we was just talking about it, you know? Like right now, you was like, Quack needs to get a mic. And I'm like, you used to have no mic. You know what I mean? Like, just, I'm not telling you you have to get a mic. It just makes it easier, you know? Like, if you ain't got the finances, Quack, no need, no rush to get a mic, dude. It just makes it easier, you know? It just,
It's
it
just
would just,
it's a team effort, and the better we can communicate without having to look down. Like when I play, I have chat open right now, but I don't look down to read chat while I'm playing. I
yeah, no,
don't
that
do
shit's hard for me. Like, I get focused sometimes, but you know, I mean, I'm just saying, you know, like, but I don't know your whole life situation. You're a young kid living at home, you know, like, I know.
that.
Trust me, I'm a grown ass man, dude, and there's been times that I couldn't afford to 8.99 pair of earbuds from the local convenience store. Trust me, I know. Like right now, I'm barely paying bills and eating food. You know, fuck. I'm hoping that one day I'll have 1,000 subscribers and YouTube will be paying me a little bit of money to enjoy playing video games like I do. It's not my goal. It's not my. I mean, it is a goal, but it's not something that I have to have. You know what I mean? It's not gonna kill me if I'm making money playing video games, or if I'm not. I'm gonna still play video games regardless. Until my hands and my arms and my eyes will allow me to play video games, I'm gonna play them motherfuckers. I might be the only old motherfucker in the old folks home in there fucking talking about when's the PS10 coming out? I ready to buy that motherfucker. They'll be like, aren't you too old to play
Oh,
video
he has a
games?
PC. That's what it is. It's not a gotcha.
I thought you was on a Switch. You're always talking about your Switch died. Your Switch died. Are you playing on a PC and watching me on a Switch, or like I don't know. Like it don't really matter, but I do think about it. And you're not the only one I think about, Quack. There's other people too. You know, I'm like, wonder what their situation is. Wonder why these people don't have mics and what. But I understand. You know, like not everybody's. The way I see it is, if you're at home and you have internet and you have a gaming system and you're not pumping out content to make money, you're making a grave mistake, a grave bad decision. Like even if you don't do it full time all the time,
Like I
that
know.
that spare money eventually would come in handy. You know that one day you lose your job and like, well, you know, I got this YouTube channel that pays me $300-400 a month. At least that I got that. You know what I mean? Like me personally, if I blow up and I'm helping a lot of motherfuckers. I want to help the single mothers, and I want to help the single fathers and the
I'm
single
gonna shut up
men.
shit
Like I don't want to just help out the women. You know, I want to give everybody a house with a well on it, with solar panels, so where they don't have no electric bill, they don't have no fucking water bill. All they have to worry about is some food and whatever. You know what I mean? Dude, my hands, dude, I don't know. I tried playing one game, bro, and it's not. It's
Did you ice it up?
not yet. Dude, is what's crazy, my right hand's more fucked up than my left hand, but where I was prying open his mouth with my left thumb and he bit the left thumb, the bite hole is right where you have to on the joystick, bro, and it was the right hand wasn't so bad, but boy, the left hand it's throbbing right now. It's gonna be way worse than what it is today.
You have to press it really hard. Pressing it hard doesn't make it.
Dude, bro, it just fuck
I'm
you,
fucking with
bro.
you,
That shit fucking. I press. Trust me, bro. I'm trying to press, just barely rubbing my left thumb, dude. Where that bite is, you could just feel the heartbeat going doo 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 doo. It hurts, bro. Oh, but yeah,
I'm going to art for that. Yeah,
I don't even.
just press whenever you want.
I need it. It's what's fucked up is I was planning on getting up. I was gonna do like a little short daily stream, 2 or 3 hours, to about two thumbs to pull weeds. So right now I'm just like, fuck. Man's only as good as his word. I don't want him to say, man, I done paid you to do the weeds and you ain't done it yet.
You just call him and tell him what happened. Yeah, I mean,
He told me he ain't in no hurry for it to get done. Whenever it gets done, it gets done. And from what I did, okay, so I picked the left side. I had picked all the left side out. And the last time that I had mowed the right side, I weeded it all the bullshit. You know what I mean? So there was only a little bit of stuff on the right-hand side, but, going in there and just picking it all out will make it look a whole lot prettier. Where am I at? Oh, ow, that hurt. That hurt. And the dude's landing on my fucking shit. Fuck. Fuck. Oh.
Fuck, bro, the shotgun. How was I shooting my face? No, I got about an hour of sleep. I told you that's what I've been getting. And I'm trying to get some sleep tonight, so I didn't really want to sleep the whole, 8 hours. I just wanted to feel refreshed a little bit. So I was definitely on the I got big pots, but there's Jamba Juice and shield barrels underneath there. Big pot.
Yeah, I got this fucking DMR, bro. This is the worst gun that I don't want to have.
Oh, I thought there was Jamba Juice. Somebody grabbed it. I got two. Are you shooting?
Oh, I'm right here, bro. Still in the same room where you just ran out of.
There's 4 people. Oh, shit.
I know. I swear my eyes are getting worse, man. Like I have trouble reading my name right now on your screen. I don't know, I seen this video on YouTube, which is probably the stupidest fucking... There's a gold sub over there too, purple sniper rifle, there's a bunch of good loot. Did everyone fucking die and there's no one left?
No, there's a dude that was like a dude that was kind of weak. Put over there, so.
Dude, I can so feel my fucking heartbeat in my left thumb, bro. Oh, fuck. Oh, did my stream end? What the fuck? Why is this stream black? Is it black for you?
No, yeah. It's like your internet. Shit, I got a vehicle. I got footsteps. What the fuck? Oh my lord, man! Wow. That's wrong. That's crazy. One shot, bro. I got one shot.
Some of these people running around. I'm gonna return. Why is it not letting me return the lobby? What the fuck? I don't know, Quack. I just seen that myself when I looked over at my phone. I don't know. It's telling me, Teddy, get off the game. You got fucked up hands. Don't need to be fucking playing.
That's fine.
Well, I don't know what's going on with the screen, bro. Yeah, you could play. Well, I'm
You're
a
saying
pro.
your internet. You're saying your World Wide Web is not. It's cut off.
I mean, if the web was, I don't fucking know, man. Yeah, Quack, request to join. I'm gonna probably play one more and then I'm getting off. Oh my lord. Oh, damn it, Rambo. Did a number on me, buddy. Fuck me up. I learned a important life lesson today. If your dog gets run over by a car, don't run over there and grab your dog right away. Give him a second to realize who you are. Fuck, that motherfucker. Normal, then now. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with it. I don't know. I don't know. Are you going to request to join, Quack? Because I'm not pressing the buttons to look for your name. Like, there's too many ups and downs with my fucking thumb. Any request? I didn't see. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with my fucking stream. Still saying I'm live, but it's black picture when I go into it. I don't know. Not worried about it.
I'm gonna jump out since there's nothing to watch. Nobody's gonna be watching.
Let me just hurry up. I guess I might as well just end this motherfucker if it's showing black screen. Oh my lord. My thumb don't want to do that.